around patients and surgery. Don.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Matt. I'm Don, and from Nashville, Tennessee. Most of you know it as Music City. We actually have a very big healthcare market there and a very cool vibe for startups, especially health IT startups. So I really appreciate this opportunity. SurgiChart is a worldwide network that links surgeons as opposed to any type of doctor. It does this for one main reason, and that is to help them with their outcomes and help them document their outcomes. It also helps them build referral pathways, and it also helps them make sure that they get paid for what they're doing. Now, we didn't really start out to be a health IT company. My colleagues and I, Drew Torres and Graham Young, all from Nashville, have been in the healthcare business for over 45 years combined. We've seen over 3,000 surgical procedures, and we've learned a little bit. If you boil it down into one statement, a surgeon wants to do one thing, and a surgeon wants to fix people. It's that simple. They train for 30 years to fix things. They want to fix them successfully, so they have good outcomes. They want a steady stream of patients to fix, so they have to build the referral pathways, and they want to get paid, so they can fix more people, so they need to be reimbursed. Now, SurgiChart solves a simple problem, actually a complex problem with a simple way. It takes data that's in too many places and it structures it. Quite frankly, a surgeon, when preparing for a back surgery, doesn't care what a patient's rectal temperature was in 1989. They want to know one thing. They want to know what they need to know at the point of care, and SurgiChart does that. So we made SurgiChart case-centric as opposed to patient or hospital or doctor-centric. Why case-centric? Because the surgical procedure mimics the transactional nature of what occurs in a hospital. So these cases can be built from a browser or from a mobile device. They can be built one at a time or through a bulk upload through an HL7 interface. They can be updated at any point in the point of care, whether in the surgeon's office or in the actual operating room during the procedure or immediately post-op. Everything's synced instantly. Images are uploaded into SurgiChart either at the beginning or at the point of care. They can be uploaded in bulk, again, or from a hospital system. They can even be uploaded in the operating room. In fact, this image was taken in the operating room on an iPhone 4, held right up against the light board during the procedure. The surgeon can share these cases with their colleagues. Now, this can happen pre-op. In other words, if they're planning the procedure, they can share with other colleagues, maybe experts in the area. They can also be shared after the case. They can be shared with the referring physician to help strengthen that referral pathway. And it can also be exported to the web. Surgeons love to show off really cool cases or things that have gone really well. And what it does is it scrubs the personal health information out of there and posts it right to their website. Our marketing and sales strategy is twofold. First, we're going to start with the young surgeons, the residency programs. We want to grab them right when they're coming out. It's perfect for these guys and gals. The reason is, one, they have to log every single case that they do. Right now, there's not a very smooth way to do this. It's a very cumbersome process. Not only that, when they leave the residency program, SurgiChart's totally portable, so they get to take all their cases with them and be able to refer back to them. Also, the young surgeons are very used to the social clinical nature that SurgiChart offers. So Facebook has friending, LinkedIn has connections, SurgiChart has colleaguing. And this is how we've grown to over 12 different countries, 12 different specialties, and around 500 users without any promotion, without any advertising, just surgeons sharing it among surgeons. Now, every case is built off of CPT codes, so that's important for analytics and data, but it's mostly important not only for the reimbursement, but it allows us to monetize SurgiChart. With the monetization of the CPT codes, imagine Johnson & Johnson wanting to get their information in front of a surgeon. That's increasingly difficult to do in this healthcare environment. They can simply sponsor a CPT code, say for a back fusion, then when the surgeon books that case, all of their information, it could be clinicals, marketing information, it could be patient education information, appears in SurgiChart in that case. Again, putting the data where it needs to be when they need it. This alone is a huge market. It's a $100 billion market just for industry to get their message to doctors. and surgery accounts for almost a third of that. We can also monetize it through the analytics, outcomes data being gathered through SurgiChart. We're working with accountable care organizations for data measurement. We can also do patient satisfaction through SurgiChart. This information is very valuable to all the stakeholders, be it industry, the hospitals, or the payers. Now, everybody's heard a lot about meaningful use, and meaningful use has really created quite a gold rush for the EMRs out there. In fact, last count, over 200 EMRs, I believe, on the market. Very noble cause, and a lot of those are doing a very good job. Practice Fusion. But SurgiChart is taking a little bit different approach. With this meaningful use approach in the EMRs, they're having to be, by nature, a little bit of everything to everybody, and that's just fine. But what we're going to do is we're coining the term meaningfully useful. And instead of trying to be a little bit of everything to everybody, we're going straight for the surgery market. We're going to be an inch wide and a mile deep to go for that $233 billion market. So to be perfectly clear, we don't want to compete with the EMRs. We want to complement them. And we're going to do that by making SurgiChart's APIs open to them, and we can allow them to be certified SurgiChart enabled. So here's where we are. Version 1 was released last December. It was a spine-only version. And next thing you know, we turned around and it was getting downloads from all over the place, so we said we better open it up for more than just spine surgery. Version 2 came out in May of this year. That's where we introduced the colleaguing network, and it really started spreading. It is HIPAA compliant, and we are meaningful use eligible. We're searching for seed funding by the end of this year, and we want to release version 3 shortly thereafter. And since I got here from Nashville, we've had about 12 new users download SurgiChart. And that is SurgiChart, the world's first mobile surgical data exchange.